Hello guys, and welcome to another map first impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at a map I found up on modhoster.com called Great Country version 1.3. This is actually not my first look at this map. I have to say that this is probably my third or fourth attempt at a recording of Great Country. I'm pretty sure I started trying to put this video up way back in version 1.1 of this map, but ran into various issues. I know one time when I recorded this, I had to cut it into two different parts because I was interrupted, and it turned out that half of the second part of the video was all done with my mic on mute. So then the second time I tried to do that video, who knows what happened there. I know my third attempt was with version 1.2, and this map does have additional crop types, and 1.2 seemed to have an error for me where none of the additional crop types would come up. So here we have version 1.3. I have already loaded this map and verified the additional crops are in on 1.3. So maybe this is lucky number 4 as far as attempts to record this map. I really like this map, otherwise I wouldn't keep coming back to it 4 different times trying to record a video for you guys. So up under modhoster.com, I'm going to read to you a little bit of the description of this map. It says, "Hi, this is my first map for LS17. Great Country has 21 fields from 2.5 to 23.5 hectares, one of which is already in your possession. It is chopped straw ready. Now a small listing of the built up objects or buildings." So the following listing are the additional production things that you can do on this map beyond simple farming. So there's a Seedmaster, Seedmixer, mixing station, beer production, pallet production, barley malt production, liquid fertilizer, biodiesel, milk, cheese production, H-milk and cheese production. There's a composting system, wood processing from pallets to charcoal, a workshop to repair your vehicles, one at the farm and one at a vehicle dealer near the hotel, a seed and fertilizer storage, 6 greenhouses from lettuce to strawberries. There are oats, rye, millet, and mixed cereals added. You can sell chicken, potatoes, milk, sugar, H-milk, charcoal, cheese, turnips, and everything you have produced in the greenhouses at the hotel, inn, and supermarket. At the DIY store, Toon, straw bales, manure compost, pallets, logs, and wood chips can be sold. Leg Toon Market, seed and fertilizer can be purchased for a good price or even sold. At Nordzucker, you can turn your beetroots to sugar or produce sugar yourself. At the spinning, you can sell your wool. If you still have time, you can get into forestry, which you can process to wood chips with a wood chipper or sell at the lake. Wood chips at the BMKW, I'm not sure what that is, and already mentioned at the Toon Building Market. There's also a biogas plant, and the description just keeps going on from there. So there will be a link to this map in the description. Let's go ahead and jump in because there is quite a bit to look at on this map. So we're going to deselect our mods. We're going to pick our John Deere to drive around in. We're going to pull up our log. Here we can see all kinds of extra fill types already in the log. So I did notice that this warning fill type seeds 2, the save game on create load object invalid save IDs. These errors here, they seem to go away the second time you load this map after a save game. So I don't think that these errors necessarily affect gameplay as so much, but they're here the first time you load the game up. After you save it and reopen the map, they go away. So here we start on our farm. Let's take a look at the map. So we have, let's get rid of these words. There we go. So we have here we go. There are 21 fields on this map. We own field 14. I like this map. They've made the background of the fields black. Gives it a nice contrast when you're trying to look at things here. This whole side of the map is forestry. So that's what this whole side of the map is. So let's go back here. So here we have our standard crop types, as well as oat, rye, triticale, spelt, and millet. Okay. Our starter field is ready to harvest, and it appears to be wheat. Right. So I do these first impression videos on hard mode, and even on hard mode it looks like you start with some crops in your silos, and there are several sell points on this map, and you'll see as I scroll there are several products, and here's our additional crop types. And here we have beer, and it starts with, this is sugar. I think this is lumber. These are maybe logs or wood something. This is charcoal. I believe this is homogenized milk. Cheese, tomatoes, lettuce, cauliflower. I don't know what that is, unless that's lettuce, and then that means that's something else. Raspberries, strawberries. I don't know what that is, and I don't know what this is. But it doesn't have a price for it anyway. Okay. So we start out with a fair bit of equipment. All of it is fairly new, low days and low hours, so maintenance will be fairly low from the start. Let's take out a loan. Okay. We have no animals at the start, and our troughs are empty. And we have 100,000 liters of product that we can store in our silos, and our chickens have been producing already. We have 29 eggs already in our coop. All right, let's take a look at our starting equipment. So we start with 2 tractors and a harvester. 400 horsepower, 245 horsepower. So we've got some pretty powerful tractors to start out with. We have a modest sized harvester with cord, sunflower, and grain headers already. Harvester header, 2 decent sized tippers that take everything, and it's probably off my screen. We have a nice sized cultivator, plow, 2 seeders, solid and liquid fertilizer spreader, some weights, and a power washer. And we don't have anything in our least. So let's take a look around the farm. So these doors simply operate with a click. You don't have to hold. Alright, so this appears to be our silo in and out points. Let's check. Yes. So this is where this is our silo system, in and out. Then we have nice storage here. Here we have fill points for seed. Alright, that door does not open. Fuel point. Both of those doors and the little door open. It's interesting. This door doesn't appear to open. There we go. Here's one of our tractors. Light switch. Lights this space up very bright. There's our basketball hoop. Do we have a basketball anywhere? Yes, we do. All right. There's another one of our tractors. There's our harvester. So this is possibly water or liquid fertilizer. I've seen both come out of this tank. So this is a flag. I'm not sure if this is an American-based map or is supposed to be an American-based map, or if this was simply a flag. But I would think that if this was based somewhere other than the United States, that there would be a different flag flying there. What confuses me then is that everything else is not in English, except for grain station and inn. And hotel. So it's possible that this is designed to be an American map, but really designed for the German playing audience. I think if I were to play this map, I would probably just go in and change the names of all the sell points to something that was English, and probably go in and change the names on all of the information screens to be in English. So here's our harvester headers. Here we have seed and fertilizer storage points. So you would tip your seeds in there, and basically you would store them, and you can get them out and fill your seeders, or fill an auger wagon to fill your seeders with. So, as was kind of alluded to in the description, there is a way to make seed and fertilizer on this map, and we'll get to that here in a bit. Well, I know you guys said you had a ton of eggs. Now, where are they all at? You think if there were 29 eggs in here, I would have run over some already. Alright, let's keep on looking. Let's open a bunch of doors. So here we have additional equipment. And our two tippers. Okay. So that is the main farm. Across the street here we have our cattle. This Does this say fill point? Yes. I think. So we may be able to get water out of this hydrant. Here we have a silage bunker. Large storage. So here is our cow shed. Looks like we can tip our food in here. Storage for equipment. And then, where do we buy our cows? Maybe over here. No. Here we have a grass trough. We don't buy them there. We don't buy them here. We don't buy them there. Oh, we buy them here. So here we have water. It's strange that it would be way over there, but anyway. That gate opens. So let's do a little cattle jump. So the cattle have this whole big area here to roam around in. Alright, looks like we have our liquid and solid manure points over here for our cattle. Okay. And I know the last part of that's milk. I'm not sure what the rest is. I don't know if that's a... Guessing this is where you would pull milk out. Possibly. Additional equipment storage. Okay. So our pigs are right close by. Let's go ahead and take a run up here to our pigs. Alright, so here's our pigs. We have water troughs. Feed trough. That's where we buy our pigs. Okay. And then we have our solid manure and our slurry over here. Equipment storage, or we could probably tip stuff into there for related to our pigs. We would blow our straw in here. Okay. So that, guys, is the main farm. Let's pull up the shop. Let's buy our gator. let's see where that gator is. Let's see where the shop is. Here's the shop. Let's reset the gator and see where it goes. Alright, it's down here by the fuel. There's our reset point. Alright, let's figure out where we're going to go. There's a whole bunch of stuff on the right side of the map, so let's just start going that way. There we are. Alright, so here we have some, it's like our cows are way over there too. I didn't know they had this what's this sign say? Oh, we have an electric fence. Okay. I didn't know the cattle had all of this area. Look at that. They've got all this way out here too. They have a massive, massive area to be running around in. Let's see if we can get into here. Maybe we need to turn around. There's our entry point. Okay, you're going to have to get out and open this gate manually. So this is the Barrel. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but we have a water point here. Quite the facility here. Some equipment storage. Okay. Looks like this is a production facility of some sort. Looks like we take pallets, wheat, barley malt, and water and make beer here. Okay. So I guess our beer comes out here. Okay. And then there's our beer. Okay. Water. Okay. So put our water in there. Wheat. And I guess this is our barley malt. Pallets. Pallets. Where do we think we put our pallets at, guys? think we put pallets here. No. Lots of water points. That's for sure. Let's take a look. Let's see what kind of triggers we have. Pallets must go right here. Pallets must go here. Yep, there's a little graphic on the ground. So you put your pallets there. Water, barley malt, wheat. And you get your beer over there. All right. So this is where we produce our beer. Here we have another production facility. Straw, grass, and silage. Straw, grass, silage. Okay. What's around here? Straw, grass, silage. Oh, so this is simply a storage for straw, grass, and silage. It is not a production facility as much as a storage for those. Okay. Here we have our animal buy point to purchase our animals. And here we have pallet production. All right. No. Here we make wood chips and wood boxes. So we want boards here. So boards go in. Boards go in. Here. Wood boxes come out here. And wood chips come out there. Okay? So we must need wood boxes for something later on, or another production step. This is real cool. I haven't seen this in a map. It might have been in Farm Sim 15. I didn't play Farm Sim 15. It's the first time I've seen it in 17. Nice lane here, tree lined lane. Some more flags flying. So this is a like a wildlife area. It's also forestry. This is a nice little sign. It kind of tells you about the wildlife that you would expect to see here in the forest. That's pretty cool. Here we have our forest. It's been laid out in very straight rows, very easy to harvest. It's like one of those planned forestry areas. You know, one of those zones where they would have clear cut and then come through and replanted trees to maintain the habitat. Here's another one of those cool little signs. So let's check this field out. Okay, so field 21 is 21 hectares, $1.7 million. We do have missions on the various fields. So it looks like field 20 may be the biggest field on the map. Here's field 20. $23.4 hectares, 23.5, 1.9 million. So that'll keep you busy for a bit. Nice rolling hill through the field. So we're coming up on a supermarket, and I don't know if that's, but it looks similar to the barley malt, maybe. Maybe it's barley malt. Fuel point. Let's figure out how to get into this place. Clearly that's not the right way. Let's check out the supermarket before we do anything. Alright, so here's the supermarket. Looks like we tip around back. Yep. So we just tip here. That's what the supermarket takes, pretty much everything. We have an egg sell point back here at the supermarket. Alright, I think I know where I turned in wrong here. There we go. Alright, so we tip something in here. Let's see what this says. Water and barley, and we get barley malt out of here. Okay. So we tip our barley in here. Let's figure out where we put our water. This giant facility. Where do we add our water? Looks like here we add our water. Okay. Now where do we get our barley malt? Ah, right here. Okay. So this is where we make our barley malt for our beer production that we already were at. Okay. So it seems like we're just going to maybe explore the southern half of the map first, and then make our way up the north edge. Pallet production down here, as well as a fuel point. So here we have a gas station. And I guess I missed it again. Let's turn around. Alright, here we go for our pallets. So in this building we take board pallets and we get pallets. Okay, so we need pallets of boards go in here and regular pallets come out of here. Okay, so somewhere around here we have something that makes wood boards, because we need wood boards at one of our other facilities. This one, our wood box production, needed wood boards as well. Okay, so it looks like our sheep down here in the southern part of the map, so let's hit them and then let's work our way around. Let's see here. Oh, I'm going the wrong way again. Get myself all turned around here. Here we have a nice grass area we can mow for grass. Nice big square field here. All the fields are fairly square in shape, so they should be fairly easy for in-game AI hired help. Here we have our sheep area. So our wool pellets come out on this conveyor belt. We have our water and feed for our sheep. And is this where we buy our sheeps? There's our sheepy sheep. Sheep have a nice area here to roam in. And as I pointed out, that southern grass area is a great grass area to be doing sheep in. Here we have a nice relaxing pond here. Looks like we have a water fill point. We can get our water for our sheep. And we can go diving. Swim over here to this island. We have a nice little shed. There we can. Cannonball. Alright, now that we had a nice relaxing swim, let's get back to our tour. So hopefully you guys can see why I wanted to record this video so bad. I made like 4 attempts. I think it's a really great map, and it's a map that I've considered playing since I saw it the first time. Now the first time I saw it, lots of these production facilities weren't marked on the map, which was a bit discouraging for me because I couldn't figure out where in the heck things were. It's bad enough that I didn't have a clue what they said, but I couldn't find them either. So this is 2 different things. One is white, which is typically production, and the yellow is more of a sell point. So this particular place looks like it's a sell point for wheat, but it has no price. All right. Let's see here. Where would we tip this stuff in at? Or did I already drive over it? I guess we tip in here. Okay. Alright, these are basically fake train tracks because they just dead end here and go into a tunnel. You know what? I'm thinking these icons might be slightly misplaced. Because right next door we've got something here. So these are our greenhouses. Where greenhouses take diesel, liquid fertilizer, pallets, water, and what says... I'm just trying to figure out what that one is. Wait a minute, guys. Seed. I knew I should have knew what that was. So diesel fuel, seeds, liquid fertilizer, and empty pallets, and water. That's a lot of stuff. Seeds, liquid fertilizer, empty pallets, water, and diesel. So I guess this is where you tip your seeds. This must be where you put your liquid fertilizer. This must be where you put your water and your diesel fuel and your pallets. Okay. And way over here is where you're going to get your finished product. Do we have two finished products here? Cabbage and whatever that is. No idea what that second one is. Sorry. So cabbage. I have several other greenhouses for several other products. Okay. This looks like we have a wheat. Okay, so this will, you can tip wheat into here, get it out of there. Alright, so here we have liquid fertilizer, fuel, water. These are probably storage. These aren't storage, these are probably locations to get these things, get these products. Okay. There's water, So here's all our greenhouses. I haven't used these greenhouses, so I can't be very helpful with that. Sorry about that. This area still confuses me. It looks like a sell point, but it doesn't have a price for the product. So, a little confused as to that. I think the icon. Oh, that's Bannerhof. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing. There we go. There's prices. That makes total sense now. If I would look at the right icon, people. I'm sure everybody was screaming at me saying, "You're looking at the wrong thing." So I think these icons are in the wrong place. Well, they're probably in the right place. I was just in the wrong place. So this is our greenhouse production. So we're just going to drive through this field. This is field 14. This is the field that we own. Okay. So it's not the smallest field on the map, but it is definitely one of the smaller fields. Okay, our farm is off to the right. We are going to go left here. Field 12 is here to our right. If this grass to our left is mowable, it looks like we've got some grass there that we can mow. Alright, I don't know what this... Oh, this is just that wind turbine. I'll get out of that. I don't think it does anything other than it's a wind turbine. Yeah. Alright. There we just have some houses along the road. This is the inn. There we have a tip in. That is what the inn accepts, and that is egg by point. So the inn accepts all kinds of finished goods. It doesn't accept your crops other than potatoes and sugar beets, but the inn accepts all of your finished products: beer, sugar, charcoal, milk, and your various fruits from your greenhouse. The store, let's just shoot over there. So here we have our shop. Here's our customization repair. Should be an icon around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. So we can customize. Okay. There's also a fuel point there. Alright, we'll go up here to the grain station, make our way across the north of the map. Must be in a valley. Looks like we're surrounded by mountains. A large grass area here to mow. Goes all the way back there to the wind turbine. Here we have a grain station cell point. It's a little, not super tight, but a little tight coming out of there. So if you're coming out of there with a large trailer, you have a kind of a tight turn to make. And this free grass seems to extend up and around. There is amplitude of grass to be cut on the map for use. Great way of making some money early on. Great way to feed your sheep and cattle without having to plant grass in a field. Here's some more water, a bridge over the water. Looks like we have water running along the top of the map now. Let's go in here and check out our BGA. Here's our digestate tank. There's our silo king. Here we have several silage bunkers and all kinds of tires. Are these the kinds that we can play around with? No. Okay, they're just fixed. Can't play ring toss with our tires. Alright, we missed a couple things back here. Let's figure out if we can get over there. Go. All right. Looks like we are making something here. I'm wondering if that's sugar. Pallets. Go here. So empty pallets and sugar beets makes compost and sugar. Okay. So I'm guessing sugar comes out there because I know Zucker seems to be used in conjunction with sugar. Looks like our compost comes out here. And this appears to be where we tip our sugar beets. Okay. And then looks like we have a sell point if we just want to sell our beets. Looks like we can just bring them in here to tip them in for selling. Okay. So we can sell our sugar beets here at this sell point. At the Nordzucker, which is right here. So they take sugar beets, or we can make sugar and compost over here. It's interesting that they've combined both of these in basically one area where we have either a sugar production or just sugar sale, whichever you all want to get into. If you want to get into the production type of thing, make a little extra money by selling a finished good, or if you just want to get rid of the raw product. Alright, let's go down here and check out Landy. And we'll swing over, check out all this stuff. Garden center, hotel, all that stuff down there. And then we'll turn around and go back up north. Okay, here's Landy. Probably not saying it right, but there's a sell point. Here's fuel. This is let's just want to check this out some more. This is really nice. I like this. We've got this little lake, and we got this super tall rock structure in the middle with grass on top. That's just, I don't know, that's just a nice view. You see the mountains reflecting off of the water there. I just sit down here, dip my feet in the water, and just relax. Okay. Got some high power lines running through the fields here. Let's see if these have collisions. No. Okay, so you're going to be able to just drive through these. I was a little disappointed. I was kind of hoping we'd run into them. Okay. Here's the garden center. Looks like that must be what board pallets or wood boxes look like. It's like it's just shortened wood. Can we get up on top of these things? No. So this looks like it's a sell point for lumber pallets, wood pallets, and wood boxes. There we have a sell point for liquid manure. Seeds, straw bales, compost, manure, wood chips, fuel, liquid fertilizer, solid fertilizer, and seeds. This is your all-purpose garden center here with all kinds of sell or buy points. Here we have another customization bay to sell and customize our equipment. Can't jump through there. This looks like this is quite the industrial area here. Lots of little white icons. So it looks like this is where we get our board pallets. Okay. Wood chips are fuel. Wood chips in here. Wood chips out of here. Board pallets out of there. Should be an information screen in here somewhere. Yep, fuel, logs, wood chips, and board pallets. And if this is the Maru sawmill, your logs go in there. But if it's the Maru sawmill, they also take straw and wool as fuel. I've said before, I don't know anybody why on earth you'd want to sell wool or burn wool at the sawmill. That's such a valuable commodity in its own right. It's over here. This looks to be a biofuel refinery. That's what it is. So we tip canola in here. Typically, our fuel comes out of there. And let's see what our byproduct is. What our third compost. Yep, canola in, and we get compost out of there, and biofuel or diesel out of there. So we can use our biofuel to run our greenhouses if we wish. Alright, let's see what we have up here. Okay, we have a forage maker and a pig food maker in here. This appears to be a potato washing machine. Alright. I'm not really sure on why you would wash potatoes. Pallets. Never used one of these before. Is there a screen around here that tells you how to do it? Here we go. So, wood box, fuel, potatoes, and water. And we get compost and washed potatoes. Okay. So our washed potatoes something better than regular potatoes? Are these washed potatoes then? I mean, is that water and is that a potato graphic? I guess that's a wood box. So if that's washed potatoes, they are much more valuable than regular potatoes, I'll tell you that. So here the hotel is only going to give you $248 for a potato, but they'll give you $975 if you wash the things. And it seems pretty dumb to me. I think the hotel should just wash their own potatoes. Save a lot of money. I didn't know there was that much money in washing potatoes. So here we have storage for wood chips. Zucker, is that sweet? So this is probably storage for wood chips, potatoes, and sugar beets. If I am wrong, please forgive me. I have zero German. I'm just kind of guessing at half of this stuff. Here we have another compost maker, but this time it looks like it goes into a storage container that we can tip out of. So we have two compost makers, compost masters. Again, this one takes fuel. All right, so that's this area. That's quite a bit of industry in this one little area. Where's my... There he is, way up there. All right. We already hit those when we looked earlier. So let's run up here to what looks like milk and something. And I think that's our spinnery. I keep popping that up to see what these informational screens are, but then I don't want it up when I'm in the gator. All right, this takes pallets and milk, and we get, my guess is cheese and homogenized milk out. So homogenized milk and cheese, I assume, come out of there. Pallets and milk go in here. Okay. What's that? Maybe milk comes out there. Well, then what's this? Other pallets. That's milk. Maybe we get milk in pallets, or we could draw milk out as a liquid, just in a container. See, that's why if I play this map, that's why I would translate things, so I had a good idea of what goes where. I like the map, just wish it wasn't all in German. So wood chips go in here where we can burn wood chips. And here it looks like we have various other production facilities. Alright. So, what do we have here? We have wheat, corn, or barley. I guess we can store in there. Right? We have 2 tips. Yep. We have a tip and a fill trigger. This is... Alright, we saw that finished product in another resource. I don't know what that is. Cereals. So it just says cereals. Cereal, okay. Don't know what that really makes right now. Okay, this is fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, and seeds. So these are storage silos. Just like that's a storage silo for the seeds, or the crops, sorry, that you use to make seeds. Okay. And here we have, this is a liquid fertilizer production. We put fertilizer, solid fertilizer in water, solid fertilizer in here, water in here, and we get liquid fertilizer out of there. Over here we have solid fertilizer. We put liquid manure there. We put solid manure there. And we get solid fertilizer out of here. Okay. And then over here we have a Seedmaster. And the Seedmaster takes liquid fertilizer there, grain here, and we get seeds there. Okay. So this is more or less a production facility to make seeds and liquid and solid fertilizer. And of course, the seeds you need for your greenhouses. So we have more grass over there running along our waterway. Let's not tempt fate and drive off into the water. We're coming up this whole left side of this whole side of the map down here is forestry. Let's check this out. Is there anything over here? Oh. A waterfall. That's very nice. Oh, we have something up there on the hill. You know, we'll have to check that out. There's our power lines coming through here. Oh, this is the this is that water place on Goldcrest Valley. that's the edge of the map. We have another waterfall over there. So I don't know if this is like a water treatment plant or what this is like. But this should give us a nice overlook of the entire map. Get out of the way, tree. Get a spot that doesn't have a tree in the middle of it. Look at that. That is the whole map right there. There's the wind turbine that we saw way over there earlier in our view. All these trees along here are forestable, harvestable. Very nice view. Alright. Let's figure out where our gator is. Where we left our gator. Way down there. Alright, let's find a way down this hill. There we go. Alright, back on our tour. So we have a sell point right up here. A couple other industry points. So here we have a sell point. No sign this time as to what this sell point, here we go. Sell point takes all of our crops, just our normal crops. We have another one of those nice informational signs. That's cool. I like those. Alright, so what do we have here? This is a wood chipper. They put a nice gate across, fence across here so crazy people can't just jump inside the wood chipper and get mangled. Your wood chipper, wood chips out, logs in, wood chips out. Here we have what looks like another sawmill. Make pallets, board pallets. So logs in here, pallets there, wood chips come out of there. Let's see. Board pallets and empty pallets makes short wood and wood chips. Okay. Short wood and wood chips. So that short wood must be this right here. Sold at the garden center. And we all know what wood chips is. Okay. We have another sawmill here. Wonder what this one looks like. It makes board pallets again. Fuel and logs makes wood chips and board pallets. Okay. Water. And then what does this one do? Does this one make board pallets also? Looks like it. Fuel and logs, wood chips and board pallets. So we have multiples. I think we've come across at least 3 that make that. Pallets. Water. Okay. Is this open? Look at that. It's a light switch. Is this open? Look at that. Empty pallets and short wood and water makes charcoal. So we take the short wood we get out of here and we run it into here with our empty pallets and we get charcoal. We must get charcoal pallets. Wonder if this is where we drop our short wood off. Looks like, because it looks like this is where the charcoal pallets come out. Okay. So this is quite the woodworking facility here. Alright, looks like we have the standard lumber mill back here in the woods. See if we can figure out. Oh, it's right here. So here's the standard in-game lumber mill or sawmill. Wood chips sells here. Logs over here somewhere. There's a water point. There's logs. And here's the log pond. Better come up for air. Better come up for air. Whew. It's a pretty deep log pond, but hey. Alright, no more swimming. I think this is the most I've ever swum on a map impressions video. Alright. We got one more place and then we'll wrap this thing up. Good. We can't drive off the the bridge. Alright, we're gonna make our way down here to this sage work in the far south. And then we will wrap this video up. Overall, this map seems to have a lot to offer. There's definitely a lot of production to be done on the map if you want to produce finished goods beyond simply farming for crops. There's a lot of woodwork to do if you simply want to do more than just cut down trees, make logs, and sell logs. There's lots of things here to make the map fairly unique to itself. The informational signs here in the wooded areas are pretty cool. Charcoal, I haven't seen charcoal on any other map. I've heard people talk about the potato washer before, hadn't really seen it on a map up until this one. So it's fairly large fields for people that like large square fields. The fields aren't just perfectly flat as glass, so that's, that gives it a little bit of interest. Alright, here is the last sage woodworking place, and it looks to be another Another sawmill that makes board pallets. Yep. So there's at least 4 of these on this map. You'd think there would be more pallet sawmills, because it seems like everything takes pallets. But didn't seem to be too many of those. But there's lots of these that make board pallets. So guys, there you have it. This is Great Country version 1.3. Again, I found this map up on modhoster.com, and there will be a link to the description. Hope you liked this video. If you did, please click the like button. Please share my videos with other people if you like my videos. Trying to slowly build up my subscriber count. So until next time, I'll see you guys later.